The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes.
Secrets from the Beauty Insider is all for women over 40. I'm in my mid-40s and I'm delighted to be here today to answer all your questions, Susie.
Now, the first one that came to mind was lips, because I used to have really quite pouty lips, especially my bottom lip, and I feel like now it's probably about a third of what it used to be. But the other thing is, you know, the top lip, you know, there's the fine lines. Well, actually, they're more than fine lines. They really almost look like smoker's lines, and I have never smoked. And so I keep away from things like bright colours in my lips. I keep away from lip liner, for example. And I don't know whether I should be using lip liner. I probably haven't used lip liner for about 5 years. So I'd just like to know what you think about that. Can we still use lip liner? And can we use deep colours on our lips? What should we do?
Yes, you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. I think actually, you know, I'm in a very similar situation. I have very cracked lip line as well. And I think the lip liner actually really helps to do two things. One, it helps to prevent your lipstick or your lip balm or your lip gloss from bleeding into the cracks.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as you use something that's fairly soft and waxy. And then the second thing it does is it can actually help to reshape your lips, because as we age and we're losing collagen, or our body's actually just not producing collagen anymore, so our lips are shrinking.
So all the movement you've done, you know, all the kisses you've given, all the, you know, different things you've said in your life, they kind of end up in those lines, don't they?
But that's even more reason why lip liner is actually something that's brilliant to use. And look, I'm totally with you. I just couldn't, and I've been a makeup artist for 13 years and I never bothered with lip liner on myself until probably really the last 12 months.
Okay.
And I'm a big, yeah.
So you've started using it?
I've
since
started
turning 40.
using it. So I would always use it as a professional, but on myself, who could be bothered?
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be expensive. I think about lip liner, lipstick as sort of a fashion accessory. It's a little bit like disposable fashion.
Okay.
Play and have fun with lip liner and lipstick, no matter
So you
what
don't have
age.
to get the $100 lip liner from the fancy...
No,
Okay.
you don't.
Hot tip.
I think, you know, there's some amazing 100% natural lip liners out there on the market, and that would always be something that I would lean towards getting. They're no more expensive than your regular ones, but then anything is fine.
Especially having it near your lips, I guess you could be slightly eating some of that as well.
100% you're eating it.
Okay, you're eating it.
100% you're eating
so
it.
maybe natural is best.
Yeah, so mostly. But whatever you have is good. And really just focus your lip liner. In fact, what I might actually do is just grab one and just show you where on your lips that I would line, because there is actually an ideal, right? Particularly as we get older. So you want to create the illusion of your lips being a little bit fuller, but you've got to be careful not to drag your mouth south.
Right, of course.
Because it's going that way anyway.
Do you know, sorry, but my husband said to me, he's French, probably explains, that your lip colour should reflect your nipple colour.
Okay, haven't heard that before.
Anyway,
Brilliant.
so anyway,
I'll just show you this. It's much loved, this little one, because it's just a really good, potentially nipple coloured, fairly neutral. I'll just show you where this. So it's quite waxy. It's quite soft. Ideally, one I've been using a lot is almost like waterproof, which will just help prevent the bleed. And what you want to do is actually probably accentuate, this is called your Cupid's bow. So don't go too far outside your natural lip line to start with. And then stop before you get too far down here. Okay, that's the top line. And then the bottom, again, don't go too far outside your natural line. Because we have to be a bit realistic about it too, you know, time is of the essence. So you want something that's just quick and easy to do. And don't agonise too much over trying to even your lips up.
Okay.
So with lipstick, I think once you sort of hit 40, we do tend to lose colour in our skin. So we're actually losing pigment. So that's why, you know, when you're in your 70s and 80s, you do look quite pale. So a bit of lippy just helps
I know that
lift.
with my mum, for example, who's in her 80s, she puts a bit of lipstick on and her whole face, I mean, that's all she needs, really, I think. Looks
Lights
great.
up.
Yeah, it does.
You know, and I think it also, it does, it makes you feel, look, if you're not into it, that's fine too, but it does actually make you feel like, I've got my act together.
Yeah, I've
feel
done
good
something.
About
I've made an effort today.
And people, you know, I love a compliment. I love it. So whenever I wear a bright lipstick, it's always like, oh wow, you look great today, and I love that, and that makes me feel great. Maybe I should be feeling better just intrinsically, but look, you know,
We'll take anything.
Take it, yeah.
Take it.
Well, it's all about part of not being invisible anymore, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
So it's a very long-winded way of saying I think lipstick over the age of 40 does really help just lift the brightness.
Yeah.
Right? So
Which is so interesting because we're so often put off with it with the lip lines and things, but you're converting me that it's okay to wear lipstick and lip liner.
Yeah, simple. It's really simple. Think of it as like a fashion accessory. I think I mentioned that before about liners, but think of it as a fashion accessory. It's a disposable thing. They're fairly inexpensive usually, and you know, you can chop and change, and changes your mood, lippy. So I'm just going to put the nudist on, and again, just concentrating the colour sort of in the juicier part of the lip, in the centre of the lip. So I've kept a really neutral tone. Maybe next time we shoot, you'll feel a bit braver. Okay, so obviously you don't need a brush when you're putting it on yourself. Just
put
whack
it straight
on.
Okay, easy. You don't want to be taking too much time and using too many things. So that's great. I feel very, Angelina Jolie right now.
I think it's an important thing. I think it's one of the first things I would do if I was feeling a bit blah.
Just make you feel good. Feel happy. Feel, I don't know, a little bit dressed up. A little bit je ne sais quoi.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun.